Well, I'm in the kitchen with Alison from Wild Thyme Cooking. How are you, my friend?
I'm great, thanks.
Good. that didn't.
I'm just so excited about cooking, I guess. I'm just ready to roll.
Okay, well, tell us what. Look, I have to tell you, my mother's Italian, and I love a good risotto. But even though you were making this today, I cannot wait to see what you do with one.
Well, I really just, I don't know, sometimes flavors start inspiring me, and then I just kind of go a certain region. Okay. So I had picked up some ground lamb just at the grocery store, and it started getting my palate thinking kind of Greek or Lebanese or like those, you know, flavors of the Middle East, like you see sometimes in like falafel. So like mint and a little cumin and parsley and dill.
Because a lot of people just make a mushroom risotto or a seafood risotto.
Doesn't it
Do you know what I mean? They just try to stick to the basic type. And with this type of dish, you can really do anything. Oh, listen to us, snaps. Okay, so I wanted you to tell everyone what makes a good base risotto to begin with.
Okay, so in school, we were always taught arborio is the rice, risotto is the dish, or risotto, the way that you say it so beautifully. So you have to use arborio rice, and this is basically the start. So what I did in the pan was I went ahead and browned off the ground lamb. That's going to season the pan up a little bit. You were going to go ahead and have it cooked. There is a little bit of fat, so I reserved that so that we could, you know, let that drain a little bit on the paper towel. So then I took a little bit of just onion and garlic and started sauteing that in the pan, and then added in the arborio rice. So risotto is really a process. It's a different process than cooking any other rice because it is slowly adding in your broth each time and basically stirring and slowly sauteing your rice and then adding in the broth and letting it absorb.
It's the dish you cook whilst having a glass of wine because you literally stay at the cooktop most of the time.
You do.
So you sit there, you have a glass of wine, you chat to everyone around the kitchen bench. That's what I love. It's one of my favorites to cook when people are around.
So,
mind you, let me just rephrase that. You know I don't cook that much. It's what I love people to cook for me when they come over.
Well,
I just instruct them.
And that's what I'm here for. So as the rice absorbs the broth, you just keep adding it in until you get that texture that you're really looking for. So once you get to a nice, soft, you know, creamy texture, then you can start playing with your ingredients and start adding other stuff in.
Okay, well, let's keep moving along. I'll do this while you do the next part.
All right,
what are you putting into this?
So I just have a pan here of olive oil that I'm going to heat up, and then I'm just sauteing some vegetables that I'm going to add into this. It's really simple. After you've got the rice cooked, you're, you know, done in a few minutes. It's just getting it to that texture you want. So I've got some nice mushrooms and baby broccolini.
Oh, I love
and
it.
I love baby broccoli. You can see it here. The stalks are tender, so you can just use the entire thing, and it's not hard or bitter. So I just chopped it up, and we're going to saute that a little bit, and that's going to go in with the arborio. We can go ahead and add in our ground lamb. I'm not going to add it all.
Oh! And I just spilled it all on the floor.
And I'm going to come right around you, if I may. And we're going to chop up some parsley. Parsley, definitely, and mint are two herbs that go great with lamb. So, a little minced parsley, a little bit of the mint, and then when I sauteed the lamb, I just seasoned it with salt, pepper, and a little bit of cumin.
And also the thing with this, also everyone at home, we didn't put all the lamb in that we sauteed to begin with, and then the lamb will also soak up some of the juices and the broth that we have in there to begin with. I think the secret with this as well is not to not to put too much liquid into it to begin with. Just keep adding it bit by bit.
You're absolutely right. So then we'll add our broccoli, our mushrooms in there. Just start stirring that around. It's a beautiful color. Now, I made this the other day, and I put in, you can get it at the store a lot of times, the dill Havarti, which is a nice melting creamy cheese, so it'll make it nice and cheesy. But if you wanted to keep it dairy-free, I've got this little secret. This is nutritional yeast. And it basically works as like Parmesan. So we can sprinkle a little bit of that in there.
Very popular in paleo diets.
Very much, you know me. So
I'm going to swap onto the other side again with you.
Always trying to find those little tricks.
I love that. Okay, so we're going to let this simmer down a little bit. And
then maybe just a little squirt of lemon,
oh my gosh,
a little bit of
I
salt.
cannot tell you how good that smells.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. If
Yeah.
you want to find this recipe, head over to wtbq.com/midday Kentucky. We also have a page. If you click on the link there and a little drop box come down saying recipes. Everything that we do with Alison is right there, a whole page of everything that she cooks for us. Hey, we'll be right back after this short break.